Over 40? You'll want to do there. Here, 5 exercises you should start doing every week once you're in your 40s to stay healthy, happy, and looking as great as you feel. Less than 1% of American women between the ages of 20 and 39 suffer from coronary heart disease, according to a recent National Health and Nutrition Examination survey. However, the word cardio is short for cardiovascular, so many people know that this kind of heart-pumping exercise will keep the heart muscle strong, Perkins says. Dancing, rowing, so, if you're barely breaking a sweat while walking or taking it easy during your favorite Zumba class, it's time to pick up your pace and increase your effort, Perkins says. Cardio. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, approximately 1 in 2 women over age 50 will break a bone because of osteoporosis, a condition in which the bones become brittle, increasing the risk of fractures. While you may already know that calcium can keep your skeletal system strong, recent research reveals that high-impact, weight-bearing exercise can help build bone strength, too, Perkins notes. The risk of developing increases with age. However, strength training is one of the best ways to prevent the strength. Women between ages 45 and 64 have an increased risk of, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, one of the leading healthcare systems in the United States. Though any form of exercise can help stave off anxiety and depression, a growing body of research shows yoga may be particularly beneficial for regulating mood. One found that most people experience for the first time between the ages of 30 to 40, and back pain becomes more common as we get older, according to the National Institute of Arthritis and Musculoskeletal and Skin Diseases, a division of the National Institutes of Health. Can help ward off the pain. The plank is a great, see how to do the perfect plank. To ensure you're holding the plank position correctly, stack your wrists under your elbows, position your elbows under your shoulders, and push the floor away from you with your feet. Your legs should be
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.